Hello dear students, another lecture series about the chapter 25 physics for scientists and engineers. So in this lecture I start chapter number 25. So this is electric cell and the batteries. Number one topic is electric cells and the batteries. So basically batteries or cells are those devices that provides electricity, and batteries basically converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Okay, so simple construction of the battery has two metals. Okay, the right diagram, the right one, that shows we have a simple construction of a cell or the battery. Okay, let me explain this. For example, so let me define this first. A battery produces electricity by transforming chemical energy into electric energy. Battery is a device that converts chemical energy, that uses chemical energy, that converts chemical energy into electrical energy, that converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Okay, so the chemical reaction in the batteries is converted into the electrical energy. Okay, and then then we have, okay, it contains two plates or rods made up of dissimilar metals. So we have two metals that are dissimilar metals, and these metals are called electrodes. Electrodes are basically two metals. For example, one metal is zinc electrode, that is made up of the zinc, and other one is made up of the carbon. So the two metals, and they are dipped into into the sulfuric acid. We have a sulfuric acid, anything, and sulfuric acid, this is this is known as electrolyte. And chemical reaction converts this chemical energy into the electrical energy. So how to convert this chemical into electrical energy? So 1 minute, I have to explain this one. The electrodes are immersed in a solution such as dilute acid or the electrolyte. Okay, and then so how to convert this chemical reaction into electrical? So for example, this one, zinc electrode, this sulfuric acid dissolves zinc, because we know that the zinc has it converts zinc into the zinc plus 2, because two electrons, zinc loses two electrons are deposited on the plate, and when zinc loses two electrons, so the zinc plus 2, zinc is plus 2, and that is dissolved in the sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid is basically, it has positive and negative ions. It is in the form of a positive and negative ions. So because when we dissolve a dilute solution, this is dilute solution. Dilute means that it is converted into plus and minus ions, plus and negative ions. Okay. So when the zinc is dissolved in this electrolyte, so it loses two electrons. So because you know that when zinc loses two electron, Zn loses two electron that are on the metal surface, that is the zinc that are on the metal surface, and so zinc gain plus electron, plus charge, plus 2, zinc plus 2, that is on the dissolve in the electrolyte. Okay, and on the other hand, the carbon also loses 4 electrons. Carbon loses 4 electrons that are gained by these two zincs. Okay, so carbon loses 4 electrons. When carbon loses 4 electrons, it gains a positive charge. So it means, so there is a potential difference created between plus and minus, because zinc metal becomes negatively charged due to the electrons from the zinc, and when carbon loses 2 electrons and these electrons dissolve in the solution, so that carbon electrode gains positive plus charge. So if we have a carbon gains plus charge, and on the other side the zinc gains negative charges. So it means there is a potential difference between plus and minus plate. So if we place anything, any bulb or any device in between the two metal plates, these two electrodes, if we place any metal, any device, if you connect any device between two plates, so that there is a potential difference. This is plus charge and this is minus charge. so that the current electrons start flowing through the external circuit. When the current start flowing through the external circuit, so that this bulb will be glow. This bulb will glow because due to the electron that flows through the external circuit. So this is the working principle of a battery. So I again repeat, we have two electrodes. One is zinc electrode, other one is the carbon electrode. Zinc electrode dissolve the electrolyte dissolves zinc into the solution, so that it released two electrons. It left two electrons behind. On the right side, on the left side, the carbon electrode, it loses 4 electrons, so it becomes positive. So one is negative, one is the other one is positive, so that the positive electrode and negative electrode, so if we connect anything between these two electrodes, so it will the current start flowing through that electrode, so that we can run anything we can use. So basically this is the chemical reaction. So chemical reaction in the battery, that is converted into electrical energy. So chemical reaction that is converted to electrical energy. Chemical energy converted into electrical energy in the battery. Okay, now we move on and we discuss. Now we move on. Okay, let me remove this. Now we move on and we discussed next slide. Next slide. Okay, so here in this case, so we have a cell of battery. This is a cell of battery, dry cell that we use in our daily life. So this dry cell has two electrodes. One is top of the carbon electrode. Here we have a top. On the top we have a carbon electrode that acts as a plus, and on the negative side we have the negative terminal. So there is a potential difference between plus and minus. So if we connect anything in between, if we connect any bulb or anything in between, so the bulb will glow when we connect between these two terminals, so that it will glow. So just like similarly, if we can also use two bulbs that are in series. So in the series, so we have plus, then negative, then plus, then negative, so that we can connect these two cells in series, so that we can run anything, two AA batteries. Okay, so here is the light bulb. So how the light bulb glows, this will explain how bulb glows. So basically bulb has a filament. This filament is basically metal. So when the current electrons start flowing through that filament, so the electron will collide with the atoms. Collides with the atoms, and these atoms will excite, because electrons in the atom will be excited to higher state, and when they de-excite, they will emit the electrons. They will emit the radiation. Sorry, they will emit the photons. These photons are basically light. They will emit the photon, that is the light. Okay, so I again repeat, the filament in the light bulb, when the electron flows through that filament, so that the electrons in the filament are excited to higher state, and when they de-excite, they emit the radiation. They emit the light in the form of they emit the electromagnetic radiation in the form of a light. Okay, so there we have connecting wires, so that this is filament, and we have two connecting wires, these two wires. So one wire is connected with the positive terminal, other one is connected with the negative terminal. So there is an insulation between these two terminals, so it acts. So again we have two terminals, plus and minus. So one is connected with the positive terminal, other one is connected with the negative terminal, so that the current start flowing through that filament. So when current flows through that filament, so that the filament will glow, it will emit the heat radiation. It will emit the light in the form of the radiation in the form of a light. Okay, thank you. I hope you understand this. Okay, thank you.